First in our news, Brazil and India are joining forces to push back against sweeping U.S. tariffs, calling for stronger cooperation and united front against what they call unfair trade pressure. Daniela Paulite for the details.
Facing new tariffs from Washington, Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi are drawing closer, warning that unilateral trade moves by the U.S. could threaten global economic stability. Both leaders have spoken by phone, agreeing to strengthen cooperation in response to rising trade pressure from the U.S. The call came just days after Washington imposed heavy new tariffs on both countries, accusing them of threatening American national security and undermining the U.S. dollar. Brazil was hit with a 50% tariff after President Trump criticized the prosecution of former leader Jair Bolsonaro, calling it political persecution. India was targeted over its oil trade with Russia. Both countries have slammed the moves. Brazil called it an illegal attack on its sovereignty. India labeled it unjust and unreasonable. Trump has also warned of further tariffs against BRICS members, the economic bloc including Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, accusing them of trying to weaken the dollar. The BRICS group, now larger than the G7 in total GDP, has been a growing target of criticism from Trump, who accuses its members of trying to replace the US dollar as a reserve currency, to which BRICS denies. Lula says he will propose a special BRICS summit to coordinate a joint response to what he calls Washington's trade aggression. Meanwhile, fellow BRICS member China has also spoken out, denouncing the U.S. tariffs on Brazil as unsustainable and voicing strong support for Brazil's efforts to defend its sovereignty and dignity. Beijing warned against what it called unwarranted external interference in Brazil's internal affairs. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to visit China later this month, where he is likely to meet President Xi Jinping. Brazil is the current chair of the BRICS, and Modi will take over from Lula as the chair of the bloc next year. Reporting for Newsline World, Daniela Paulite, SMNI News.